is up, everybody? Welcome into what we're calling our tailgating episode of the Bullpen. This year we got a suite, so we got free food and drinks up there, so we're not doing a lot of tailgating in the parking lot. So what we're doing, me and producer, we're pre-gaming for the game versus DC. It's Friday afternoon. We're recording this. The game starts in about 3 or 4 hours, so we're going to be here getting all primed up, ready for the game. And I figured, hey, man, might as well show people the little bar I got set up in here. We've talked about it on the episodes before, and we'll each pick a different whiskey. Tell you a little bit about it. They will taste them for the first time. We haven't had these whiskeys yet. They're new. I just picked them up today, and kind of tell you what we think about them. So, like a tailgate whiskey tasting episode, just for funsies. See if anybody likes it. What do you think, producer?
I'm ready to drink some whiskey, like always.
Producer definitely enjoys drinking free booze in the bar. That's why we started filming the podcast here in the man cave together.
That's the only reason I come over here.
All right, so let's do this, man. So I'm going to go right here. I bought this at the liquor store today because I had it behind the counter, and I like the bottle. It's super unique. I had no idea what it was, so I had to come home and Google it. I'll put it a little closer so you can kind of see. What a cool little logo on it. So this is called Sir Davis. It's founded by none other. You ready for this? Beyonce.
Beyonce?
This is Beyonce's whiskey. And I'm going to be honest with everybody watching this. If I would have known before I bought this, I would not have bought it. Just because it's Beyonce. I'm not a Beyonce guy. I don't know if y'all can tell. But they said it's award-winning and has won 5 international awards. And one of them was Master Distillery of the Year. The guy who distilled this was Dr. Bill Lumsden. So what it's telling me here, deep copper color. You guys see the color here, right? Deep copper color. It's supposed to be a rich, buttery coffee taste, followed by an array of spices with cinnamon, clove, classic rye up in the front. And at the end, it's followed by a soft, malty, and biscuity notes intertwined with a vibrant citrus top notes. And then the finish is supposed to be hints of honey that are encountered in soft with a lingering finish that is reminiscent of plum, sultanas, and ripe cherries.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds like it's not something we would normally drink in the cow pasture, but we're going to give it a shot. So let me give myself a little decent pour right here. And we're drinking these neat. Here you go. Pour yourself something like that. I'm not your dadgum bartender. You can drink my free booze, but at least you can do is pour your own drink.
All right.
Here we go. I'm going to put this back up here. Probably not going to like it. It's going to be more for decorations later. But cleanse our palate a little bit.
It smells decent.
I have been drinking just regular old Woolford Reserve so far today. So we're going to try this Sir Davis. Smells like whiskey.
Doesn't taste that bad. I like it. It's all right.
Hey, that's pretty smooth.
It is very smooth.
It does have a little bit of burn right at the end, but like a good burn, not like a type burn, but like a nice little type burn. You know what I mean?
You said it had honey?
That's what it says.
Yeah, I get a little bit of a honey flavor, a little sweet flavor to it.
You're not tasting no cherry?
There's a little sweet flavor to it. I can't say whether it's honey or cherry or whatever it is, but
it's not bad. It's about, I don't know what kind of liquor stores you got in your area where you're from, but down here we have Specs, and of course there's a bunch of mom and pops. It's about a $90 to $100 bottle, depending on what store you're in. You know, everybody marks them up a little bit different. Not super expensive, but not something I would consider a cheap whiskey that you would be mixing with Coke. You know, you should probably be sipping on it a little bit. But would you pay $100 for that bottle, producer? Just be honest. Don't say yes because you're on YouTube. I want to know if you walked into the store.
Me personally?
Yeah.
For myself, I wouldn't pay $100 for any bottle.
Okay, well, there you go. But let's finish sipping these up, and then we'll start the next one. I think we need to sip them kind of quick because people don't want to just sit around here and wait and
watching us.
So you need to press on.
Yeah, I gotta chug it.
Mm-hmm. That's really not bad whiskey. If you like that's really good. It's really good. I would probably buy it again. So everything I said about Beyonce, I'll apologize. I would buy your whiskey again if I needed to. All right, producer, pick you one.
All right. Let's see. Let's try this one out. Right here.
What we got there, producer?
Mitchers, small batch.
He said that like it's a question.
Yeah.
You're holding it in your hand.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon, established 1753. So this is a 91.4 proof with 47 or 45.7 alcohol by volume, and it's brewed or stored in white oak barrels, and supposedly how it's supposed to taste is with a rich caramel with balanced vanilla,
Caramel and vanilla. How about that?
stone fruit notes, oaky depths with an oak finish.
Nice.
So the distillery looks pretty neat. Nice
Nobody
bottle.
cares what the distillery looks like. Give me the dadgum.
The information on the website looks pretty good.
Look like he's
Like a nice place. What was this bottle?
like he's got a picture of the distillery he's gonna pull up for everybody right now. Nobody gives a crap what you think about the distillery and how it looks like got a nice facade on the outside.
How much was the bottle?
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
All right.
I have no idea what I paid for this bottle.
Did you even look at what the price was when you paid for it? The total price? Did you even pay attention?
No, I did ask about this one because he had it behind the counter. So one time I went to a liquor store and they had a bottle. In fact, it's right here. This is a Woodford 121.2. It's a one of the ones that takes straight out.
Oh, here, I didn't show this
That
bottle.
takes out. But one time I went in there and I did that and I wound up paying like way too much money for booze. I'm a Scotch guy. I don't know if y'all can see these, but I buy Scotches. And sometimes if you just buy a Scotch without asking, I'm going to bankrupt you. But yeah, show them the bottle.
All right, so this is what we're going to try out right here. Let's see, is that in focus?
Yeah, that looks good.
All right, so this is what we're going to try out right now.
So this is a bourbon, Kentucky bourbon whiskey. You know, Kentucky is good at basketball, horse racing, and whiskey.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kentucky, I'll just show you this. We're not going to drink it here because we don't be all here drinking. But I found this Woodford like a Kentucky special little Kentucky Derby 151.
Yeah.
So it's like a special little bottle they made for this year's Kentucky Derby. So a nice little
I
bottle.
like that.
I think it's just regular Woodford in a unique bottle. I drank some earlier and it wasn't bad. But anyways, we're going to drink this mixtures.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's give it a try. Smells good.
Whoa.
Woo.
Whoa. Look at that. I'll tell you what.
Not as smooth as the other one.
Well, the other one was 88 proof, if I forgot
Yeah.
to mention that. This was what? 90? What'd you say it was?
What did it say?
You read it on Google, bro.
Yeah.
That's definitely, spicy whiskey. Sometimes you have stuff and ryes are spicy, but sometimes you have it where you drink it and the spice comes back later. This thing, the spice starts at the beginning.
Yeah.
Goes through the middle.
That hits you.
And hangs around later. It's not that bad later. It's a decent spice.
90-something proof.
Comes back later.
Yeah.
So it's definitely an interesting whiskey.
It's you can taste it's strong.
Yeah. So, how drunk do you think we're going to be by the time we get to the stadium? We're going to be primed, I guess would be the word. Primed? How primed?
Definitely
We're
primed.
not going to be drunk.
Definitely
We're
primed.
definitely not going to be intoxicated. We're going to just be primed, right?
Extremely primed.
Highly primed.
Highly primed, yes.
Yeah. And so anyways, this is pretty good. So the first one, the Sir Davis, I would give it, man, I would, out of a 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being high, to me that's like a solid 7. And this mixtures, probably be like a 6 for me.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it has much harsher flavor up front. I can definitely test
Harsh?
Yeah.
You know how girly you sound? That is a harsh whiskey.
I can taste the vanilla, the caramel in it. It's good, but it's strong.
You could taste the man in it though. You said it's harsh. I could taste the man in it.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Put hair on your chest.
Definitely do that.
Grr.
Definitely do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I didn't have a beard, and then I drank this, and boom, it just popped out right there. But
Yeah.
anyways, hope to see everybody at the game. We're gonna end this. Leave some comments. I don't know if we should do this again or not, but It's just
I think it's a fun idea,
well,
especially on a Friday game.
it's a Friday game. Everybody's working. Can't really go tailgate too early. It's rodeo themed, so it's going to be a cool game. And where we sit in the Viva suite, there's a bar in the back. It's like we don't have to wait in line, dude. It's like cool. You just walk out there, you grab your drink, you walk back in. It's pretty awesome. And then we get food and stuff. So if you ever get the opportunity to do these all-inclusive packages with the league, to me, it's totally worth it because the tickets might cost you about $50 to $100 more a game, depending on which one you buy. But dude, just the food.
Yeah.
You go buy a food at these stadiums, you're gonna spend
$100.
You're gonna spend $100 all day. And in my suite, I get 8 free drink tickets. So I get to go in there, get my 8 free drink tickets, go up to the bar, hand them my ticket, get whatever I want. If you want a double, it costs you 2 tickets. It's not too bad.
Yeah, and up there, it's such a nice experience. Once you go up there, you don't want to go back and sit in the bottom bowl too much.
What? So you're saying that saying
nice.
that you like the separation of class separation inside of a stadium?
It's definitely nice in a suite.
Wow,
Very nice.
man! How much did that suite? How much did that suite cost you?
Just some drinking whiskey here. That's what it cost me.
So, drinking whiskey here. So, what does it cost you to drink whiskey here?
Oh man, I don't really know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, well, monetarily speaking,
What
what did drinking whiskey here and the suite cost you?
Only to get put on the spot online on a regular basis,
So, monetarily, the answer is
nothing.
okay. Cool. I wish I could get a deal like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's pretty
you gotta know the right people.
Yeah, you gotta
know the right people. Drink their whiskey.
All right, man. Well,
right.
know the right people. Thanks for joining us on behalf of United Football Media. I didn't even check with our VP of content to see if he was cool if we did something like this. But I'm gonna post it and see what happens. What do you know? He's gonna fire me and lose my big United Football Media paycheck.
You never know.
Yeah,
The pennies.
But appreciate you watching. Leave comments if you.
Hey, we'll see you at the game, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
We're gonna beat DC, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Dude, could you imagine?
Yeah.
If we are primed and pre-gamed, then we have our suite with our drinks, then we win, and we go bar hopping in downtown San Antonio.
It's going to be a great time.
We are Ubering. We are being very responsible and
Absolutely.
Ubering. Nobody is driving.
I did predict in this game that DC would win because that's common sense.
Get out of here. Get out of the.
However,
get out of here.
After a little bit of whiskey, horns forward, baby.
Let's
go.
end it like
Let's
that.
go.
With a nice horns forward.
Yeah.
Let's go Brahmas, baby.